Hello, my sweet kiddos. So, Miss Leachman is going to start reading you bedtime stories every night. But guess what? I'm going to read you guys a chapter book every night. So each night we'll read one chapter. We are going to read Junie B. Jones, First Grader, Dumb Bunny. All right, are you ready? Get yourself all snugly in bed and let's listen to our story. Chapter 1, Dumb Bunnies and Clucks. Monday. Dear First Grade Journal, Dumb Bunny, Dumb Bunny, Dumb Bunny. I am not allowed to say Dumb Bunny on account of my teacher heard me call May that name on the playground, and he said for me to knock it off. Only here is something I just thought of. Even if I can't say Dumb Bunny out loud, I can still think it inside of my head. 'Cause heads are silent, which is what I like about heads. I am going to try it out right now. I put down my pencil and I looked at May. Then I squinted my eyes real teensy and I thought of the name to just myself. Dumb Bunny, Dumb Bunny, Dumb Bunny. May looked suspicious at me. What are you doing, Junie Jones? Why are you squinting like that? She asked. Stop it right now. Stop that squinting. I paused my squint. I am not just squinting at you, May. I'm also thinking a name about you inside of my head, but you don't even know which name I'm thinking of, 'cause heads are silent, which is what I like about heads. May frowned. I started my squint again. Dumb Bunny, Dumb Bunny, Dumb Bunny. After I finished, I brushed my hands together, very satisfied. There, that ought to hold me for a while, I said. May kept frowning, then blam! She exploded out of her chair and she zoomed to the front of the room. Mr. Scary, Mr. Scary, Junie B. Jones called me the name again. I know she did, only she thought of it inside of her head, and that's just plain sneaky. Mr. Scary was writing at his desk. He closed his eyes and he did a big breath. May, what are our 3 rules about tattling? He asked. You and I can come up with a new rule to control your tattling, remember? Can you tell me what they are, please? May stood there for a real long time. She did not like the 3 new rules, I believe. Finally, she started to say them. Rule number 1, count to 20 before I tattle. Yes, May, very excellent. That's the first rule. Please go on. Rule number 2, if I feel like tattling, count to 20 again. Yes, very good, May. And what is rule number 3? Rule number 3, if I feel like tattling after that, go home, eat dinner, go to bed, wake up, eat my breakfast, come back to school, raise my hand, and tattle. And please be quiet, she said. Mr. Scary clapped his hands. Perfect, you've got it. Those are exactly the 3 rules that we talked about, aren't they? I am very proud of you for remembering them, he said. He stood up and walked her back to her chair. You have a great memory for rules, May, he said, but the next step is to actually believe them. And have you counted to 20? I leaned over and tapped on him. I can vouch for that, I said. There was definitely no counting. Mr. Scary frowned at me. Junie, I'll deal with you in a minute. You and I are going to review the rules on name calling. Ugh, I did a big gulp. But I didn't even call her a name, Mr. Scary. All I did was think a name in my head, I said. May flashed her angry eyes. No, you did not just think it, Junie B. Jones. You told me what you were thinking. And that is exactly like saying it. Almost, she said. She went on. Plus, you didn't even think it quietly. You thought it so loud that I could hear it from your brain. May looked up at Mr. Scary. My ears were tested. Last year in kindergarten, she said. The nurse said I can hear as good as a North American barn owl. Mr. Scary stared at her for a real long time. No, May, no, I am sorry. But the nurse did not tell you that. You do not hear as well as a North American barn owl. May squirmed in her chair a little bit. Squirming is what happens after fibbing. At least that has always been my experience. After a minute, May put her head on her desk and she covered up with her sweater. Mr. Scary bent down next to me. And as for you, Miss Jones, this is about the last time I ever want to talk to you about name-calling, he said. I don't want you to say dumb bunny, or think dumb bunny, or sing dumb bunny, or hum dumb bunny, or even write dumb bunny. Do you understand? I tapped my fingers on my desk. But then what am I supposed to do when May is mean to me? I asked him. I have to call her something, or else she won't even know I'm mad. I thought for a second. Then I clapped my hands together. Hey, I know. Maybe I could just think the dumb part in my head, and I'll call her just a plain dummy. Or plain bunny. I said. You would. May popped up from under her sweater. No, she grouched. Just plain bunny isn't nice either. My friend named Sheldon stood up. Bunny isn't nice? How come Bunny isn't nice? He asked. I have an aunt named Bunny, and she is very nice. Sheldon looked at Mr. Scary. My Aunt Bunny is married to my Uncle Vern. Aunt Bunny has a lot of... Mr. Scary quickly held up his hand. Yes, Sheldon, we know. You've told us many interesting things about your Aunt Bunny. But right now, we don't need to hear any more about your Aunt Bunny's house. And I was going to pass them out at lunch. About your Aunt Bunny's skull tattoos. Please sit down, said Mr. Scary. Across the room, Lucille sprang right up. Well, I love bunnies, she said. And this subject is perfect timing for me because I'm having a big party at my giant house on Saturday, and all of you are invited to come. She bounced up and down real excited, and guess what else? A very famous bunny is going to be there to meet you. Guess who it is, everyone? Guess the bunny. Guess the bunny, she said. Room 1 thought real hard, then all of us guessed at once. Bugs Bunny? Buster Bunny? The Bionic Bunny? Thumper? Lucille rolled her eyes. Ugh, no. My bunny is way more famous than those dumb cartoon guys. We guessed some more. The Trix Rabbit? The Velveteen Rabbit? Peter Rabbit? No! Lucille stomped her foot again. What is wrong with you people? It's the Easter Bunny! Haven't you ever heard of the Easter Bunny? She reached into her desk and pulled out some fancy envelopes, then waved them around real angry. Do you see these invitations? Huh? Do you? She asked. These are my invitations to an Easter egg hunt at my rich, expensive house. And I was going to pass them all out at lunch, but if you dumb clucks never even heard of the Easter Bunny, just never mind about the whole thing. After that, she did a huff, and she flounced back into her chair. Mr. Scary hurried over there. Then he quickly got her up, and he took her by the hand, and they walked into the hall. They were gone for a real long time. When they came back, Lucille said she was sorry for calling us dumb clucks. That is some kind of insult, apparently. Then she took the envelopes out of her desk, and she gave everyone an invitation. And so, yippee, yippee, hooray, hooray, room 1 is going to a party. All right, kiddos, that's it for chapter 1. I hope you have a good night and you sleep real tight. Know that Miss Leachman loves you and misses you and cares about you so much. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye, friends.